Today is a new day. And today, so what's good, y'all? Today I gotta go help out my sister friend. She her tire went flat. Again. The crazy part, let me tell you a story though. The crazy part is just last night I went and changed one of her tires and put a spare on. And just yesterday, last night, I had to change her tire, and now her tire got messed up again. Oh, she got another flat tire, so I'm like, bro, I don't know what she got going on, but she need to go ahead and go to the tire shop and get that joint looked out at. I know some of y'all how to change the tire. I know some of y'all don't know how to change the tire. And that's pretty essential. Because say you ain't got handyman JB to call, and you gotta get to where you gotta get to, man. I'm gonna help you out and show you how to change the tire, man. My pop showed me how to change the tire. Because, you know what I'm saying, every man should know how to change the tire. Every man should know how to do certain stuff. So, we gonna show y'all how to change the tire today. So, when I get there, I'm gonna have my sister record me. Be doing the whole process and all that. And I'll holler at y'all when I get there. Alright, y'all, so we got to get into it. So, first thing you wanna do is get a jack and a lug wrench and put your jack up underneath your car where there's a metal piece. You don't want it too far up underneath your car because you can't damage your car. So you can see right here, there's a metal piece under your car where you can put your jack and start lifting. And once you get that lined up, you're going to start to lift up your jack. Now you can have two different kind of jacks. You can have a hydraulic jack, which I have, or one where you use a lug wrench or a lug iron or a lug T. Now, as you see, the hydraulic jack is taking a lot less time, so you just pump it up, and it costs a little bit more, but it makes the process a lot faster. With the one you get from the back of your car for where you change your spare tire, or like a regular normal jack that uses the same kind of mechanics, it would take a lot longer, and honestly it will make the process so much longer. It'll probably make you not like it as much, where with the hydraulic jack, you can just pump it up. Now you see, first thing you want to do, you don't want to lift up your jack all the way when you first jacking up your car. You want to lift it up just enough so all the weight is not on the tire, but the wheel is still on the tire. The wheel is still touching the ground. So when you're torquing the twist off the lug wrench, it doesn't spin. As you can see right here, I didn't do that at first. I lifted it up too high, and you see that I'm turning. The wheel is kind of moving with me as I'm turning, as you see. So then you can't get the proper torque to actually loosen the actual lug. So that's real important. So that way you're not doing a whole bunch of excess energy of trying to get the lugs off. Also, try to see if you can get a lug T, because with that way, if you use a lug T, you can use your foot and your arm to pull, use more leverage to get the lugs off, because depending on who did the tires before you, it depends on how hard it's going to be. If they had a drill and they had an impact wrench and used it to put the lugs back on, it could be harder. If they hand tighten it, it won't be as hard. But the lug T, at least you can use your actual body weight to torque it, and it won't be so hard. And you're not using all your might to twist it with your arms.
It's just a lot.
So you see right here, my foot and my arm to leverage.
We were saying, and the thing about it, we got back to the house yesterday.
This process.
We got back to the house yesterday. Me and Crazy was like, if you need any mechanical work, we finna call Josh. I said, okay. Because at this point, Josh knows how to do everything.
Boom, you can really put your foot into it and pull it back and really get the process going. Also, some of your cars, if it's a newer car, I say probably like 2013 and up or something like that, they may have a lug with a special key on it. As you see, I had to stop and look at it because I was trying to see if I had something for that. And I had to ask the girl who had the car, and you see me, boom, I got the special key for the lug, where you can see right there, it's got a special little groove on there, but you're gonna have to need that lug um, cover to get that lug off, because without it, you're not really going to be able to, you're not going to be able to torque it off with a regular lug. And you just do the same process. You just take your lug iron, put it on there at the end of it, and just twist like normal. Same process, getting a little loose, and then you can torque it back up. See how I'm putting the lug piece on the end of my lug tee, and just putting it on like normal, and just torquing at it. Just like how you're doing it all the time. There, and you put my foot, bam, it comes off. Now, once you get the lugs loose, then you want to go ahead and jack your car up all the way. As you can see, now they're loose. Now I'm about to use my jack and lift it up all the way. I think this one I was talking about how I had my wheel too high and it was spinning on me, and make sure you have it low enough to where it wouldn't spin, so it just saves time. Also, you see, this is what a hydraulic jack looks like. If you can get one of these, it's the one you want to get, because it takes the process a lot faster. Where the other one, you have to use that iron right there and twist and twist and torque, and it's going to, like I said, take a long time.
Yeah, making me the same distance too. It's so bad. I'm telling her about how this girl makes me
This one, I'm going to use
I'm telling her about how I make me like make plans with a girl, but I'm not no time seeing. It need to be the same distance that I drove to the girl house.
It's the same girl?
No, see, it need to be the same distance. The place that I'm telling her to meet me at.
Yeah.
It need to be the same distance as the distance that I go to her house.
Right.
Which is here around. So I'm about to make this drive like as though she has to do plans and stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Don't order fuck Smithfield, bitch. Texas Roadhouse where we going to. I'm saying, and Josh, like, what you understanding? Chess, the girl that just, the reason why I'm just beautiful because
But
the night, Chess had to go to work that night.
damn.
She supposed to do her wing. The girl knew she was supposed to come over there. The big thing, like, oh my God, what the fuck? We saw her walking in the house too, like, saw her ass walking in the house, like, and she didn't answer the door for her. We saw the bitch walk in the house, like.
Threads coming out, so you can put the actual.
I'm like, you know what? I said, yeah, just make her drive the same distance you drove for her and don't show up. See how it feels.
Now you try to twist off the legs. But if you have, excuse me, a foreign car or a Benz or probably BMW, you know, them kind of cars, sometimes they will not have any lug threads. The actual lugs themselves that you twist off will have the threads on there. So you just have to like put your legs up underneath to hold up the tire, or hold up the tire with one arm and twist it on, whatever. But thankfully she had threads, so you just put the tire on there and, you know, do the same process of putting the lugs back on. Now I use the regular lugs to put back on the tire because, I mean, it's a spare tire. I don't think she's really too concerned about someone trying to take a spare tire. You know, she was going after this to go get her tires done. But when you're twisting on the lugs, you want to make sure you go diagonal. So you see, you go from the top right. So if I was to go from the top right, I would go to like the bottom or the bottom left. You always go to your next lug, go diagonal where you were just at. So that way it's a solid, firm alignment on the wheel, and it tightens all the way around. Cause say if you tighten from one side and you go in one side over and over, you might end up having an uneven wheel, and then when you put the weight back on it, it could pop off and damage the actual tire or the rim of the tire. And like I said, another thing with these, you can just Same spinning process. You can spin it tight. You see how I'm saying? You can spin it just way faster. Makes the process go by a lot faster. Now, if you have an impact wrench, obviously that goes by way faster. But if you may not have the money to invest in an impact wrench, I say it's the next best thing. It's the best of both worlds. It's not super pricey, but it's also efficient. And, you know, you don't really have to worry about ever having your batteries die or nothing like that or something. Or if you didn't bring no batteries, you can't use it. But this, as long as you got it, you can use it anytime. It fits most lugs on any car. I haven't ran into a car that the lug wrench doesn't fit. So you can see right here now that when I tighten them, hand tight it, I tighten them a little bit more before I actually put all the weight down on them. And then when I put the weight on the actual tire, I'm gonna tighten it again. So you see like so, just tighten it up, make sure it's nice and secure. Then make sure it's nice and secure, you're gonna wanna lower it. Now if you have or you want to get a hydraulic jack, you want to try to get the lowering piece to go by as slow as possible. You want to lower it as slow as possible, and that way you don't mess up your tires by dropping it too fast. And say you didn't tighten it all the way, you could have messed up your tires by dropping it really fast. So now when it's all on the ground, you can just crank on it all the way, and it should be good to go.
It's on there. She good. And that's how you change a tire. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, all that. Hope y'all learned something today, man. Learn how to change a tire, bro. Be a fucking man. I'll holler at y'all. Godspeed.